What's going on, guys? Walrus here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. And welcome back to some more solid objective gameplay here on the map Express, which I personally don't really like. I don't see too many videos of this map, but this was a really fun game. I'm playing with a good friend of mine, Gnarly Rick. Link will be in the description to his channel. Be sure to stop by, check him out. He makes some great videos. Tell him that Walrus sent you. A couple things I'm going to be talking about in this video, maybe dropping some quick tips on you guys as we go through the gameplay, like how to capture a flag out in the open. This is how you do it. You run around, move around, catch things out of the corner of your eye. You can react much more effectively if you're up and moving as opposed to laying down, laying prone, and just staring in one direction. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. It's a lot of fun when you go to capture a base and pick up a couple of kills on the way. So you'll see as I contrast myself here when I go to get C and just lay down prone what that'll do for you. So anyway, moving on. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this class setup for this map. It's a lot of fun to use, and then it's my hope that I can turn the comment section of this video into maybe like a forum for perspectives and opinions as far as Call of Duty score streaks, kill streaks go, and what I would like to see in the next one, and actually just how I feel in general about the higher score streaks. So obviously you guys see that I'm using the MSMC. It's got the silencer attachment on there and an extended mag. Not a big fan of the fast mag. I find that when I engage multiple enemies, I'll tend to lose the engagement just because I'm out of ammo and in an awkward moment trying to reload. Even though, you know, you can reload a little bit quicker, the extended mag is really the attachment of choice for me on the MSMC. No secondary. Lethal equipment that I'm using is C4 and the EMP grenade for my tactical. The score streaks that I'm using are the counter UAV, the sentry gun, and my stealth chopper. And this is a really beautiful setup for this type of map, for a closed map where air support isn't going to be really effective. You can see that when you put a sentry gun down at A and at C, it's great for just locking down those two flags and making sure that, you know, like, you really piss the enemy off when they spawn right there, when they go to try and capture that open flag. It just makes it a big pain in the butt for them. And then as far as the stealth chopper goes, it's hit and miss. I think in this game it only gets me a couple of kills, but it is a really close map. Perk setup that I'm using in the tier 1 slot, I've got flak jacket and hardline utilizing the greed 1 slot. Tier 2 perk, scavenger, and my tier 3 perk is dexterity, which is another great perk for this map, just because there's a couple elevated areas and being able to get in and out of those areas a little bit quicker is really nice. And also, you know, when you're you know, dealing with fractions of a second because of connection, dexterity can really come in handy in terms of a gunfight, because you've got your weapon ready a little bit quicker after sprinting. So really fun setup. You guys give this a try if you're into aggressive rushing gameplay, and hopefully it'll work out for you. Now let's go ahead and get into this discussion. Alright, so I'm going to be speaking from experience, and some of you guys will agree with me, some of you will totally disagree with me, and that's cool. I think that's great. When we have conflicting opinions and stuff, it makes for a really good conversation and discussion. And like I said, it's my hope that you can turn the comment section of this video into a bit of a forum and, you know, share some ideas. So I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, I think the higher score streaks in Black Ops 2 really don't do the game any good at all. And actually, the higher streaks that have been implemented since Modern Warfare 2, I think they've really done the game a disservice. Now, here's why. Let's start and focus on what happens to the tempo of the game when those higher streaks are called in. It drops faster than a fat man's pants on the way to the toilet after eating a bad bean burrito. Instead of people moving around the map and going for objectives, now we've got people doing pretty much one of two things. Either sitting in a corner inside and waiting for the streak to end, or one at a time leaving the game until there's only one or two people left on the team that's getting their butts handed back to them bruised and beaten. Now on the contrary, when you yourself are playing for those higher score streaks, let's just be honest and admit that the closer you get to the first one, the more conservatively you play. Instead of jumping on a flag by yourself or rushing a flank, more than likely you're looking for those easy points. And don't get me wrong, there's a handful of individuals in the YouTube community that can get those streaks multiple times in a game and they bust their ass, they rush all over the place, and that's great. Congratulations, you guys are all stars. However, for the majority of people, that's literally the case. You start to play more conservatively, you slow your play style down, and you focus more on your streak as opposed to what's good for the game, what's good for your team, and trying to win. Now, speaking of points, let me reiterate mine. I think the higher score streaks hurt the game. Don't get me wrong, I think that rewarding players for going on high gun streaks and contributing to a win is great, but the balance between rewarding those players and, on the other hand, when they actually get those streaks, giving players on the other team a really good reason to give up and leave the game can can definitely be improved. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, whether you agree or disagree with me, and I'd also like to know a couple other things. What type of player are you? Are you the type of individual where you're always striving for those higher streaks, you've got to get a swarm, and that's just all you play for? Or are you the type of individual you don't like to try so hard, you want to get the easier streaks, and so you just stick to the UAV, the hunter killer, and the RC car, and that's just the way you play? Or if you're like me, where you typically stick to the middle of the pack, my personal favorite setup for Scorestreaks is the stealth chopper, the VSAT, and the escort drone. They string really well together, they're extremely effective, and none of them take you away from your primary weapon. So let me know in the comment section what you think. The last thing I'd like to know is if you would prefer to have something similarly structured from Call of Duty 4 brought into the next Call of Duty, where basically everybody had the same kill streaks. It was basically 3, 5, and 7. No other options. You all have the same ones, and they all stack. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. More videos and more content is definitely on the way from me. I want to thank you guys for all the support you showed me on the last video that I put up. It was a sniper only game mode, and if you missed it, there is a link in the description. If you're watching this video on a mobile device, if you're watching this on a PC, then there's actually an annotation right on the screen that says sniper only game mode that you can click right now, and it'll take you to that video if you had a chance. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, you guys showed me a ton of support, and I can't thank you enough for it. A couple other videos that you may have missed that I'm going to put annotations on the screen too here in just that was pretty good. That guy just got ran over by the train. I think I missed that in the game. Oh man, that was great. But yeah, a couple other videos that you may have missed. Number one, an ultimate class setup video that I used theater mode in and go over a really effective class for kill confirmed, and demonstrate how effective the stealth chopper, the VSAT, and the escort drone can be. So make sure you check that out. It's going to come up here in a second on the screen. Wow, damn, 11 caps, that's not bad. And then the other video is a really good comeback rap or rhymentary that I did to a kill confirmed game. So I think you guys will enjoy both of those. Make sure to check them out if you haven't already. Thanks again for all your support. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click that like button. More videos, more content is on the way from me, and I'll talk to you later.